Wants to throw. It's Carter. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Commodores will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And I don't know if field position really matters on that one, right? I know they're on the plus side of the territory, but 4th and inches, most offenses today are going to be going for it. They did. They execute the running play, and they keep the sticks moving.
Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Alexander. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He's got great speed. He steps out of bounds at the 49, just short of midfield, and he almost went a really long way. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Off play action on 1st down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody
makes the catch, and he's free. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
That is such a nice example of a quarterback and his tight end being on the same page. A little bit of a scramble drill right there where the quarterback had to get flushed out of the pocket, but his tight end was able to lock up with him and was able to mirror him, find an open area downfield. Quarterback makes a nice throw, you make the nice catch, and just like that, offense in the red zone.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better, but that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Pitches it back, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Rebels!
I know everybody drew that one up, right? Like, oh, they're going to run an option, and they're going to pitch it to the big fella at tight end and let him take it in for a touchdown. Nice creativity by this offense. Caught the defense off guard, and the big fella does the rest and punches it in for a rushing touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Carter. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the...
Makes the grab in their space. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Rebels offense is back on the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
It's complete to the right. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
You know, college football is so much about emotion.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And I don't mind this coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right to throw the ball in these situations, but you've got to be better with your decision-making right there. That's a costly turnover, which now gives your opponent the chance to score some more points here at the end of the half.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Vanderbilt takes his third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Looking long. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Haas. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's get things popping with Maryland in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
And the Commodores will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field. His offense ready to go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
Maybe some room here. Makes it past the marker. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of
There he goes. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Gill. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Keeps looking downfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. On the ground, it's Alexander. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to him again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Alexander. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Carter. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm weaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will. Breaks into the open.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll run it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
Might be calling a hot route. Got enough for the first. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. On the option. Now the toss. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Carter. With the catch, it's Thomas. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
On the option. Pulls it on the option. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Adams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. They'll run the option. Push down for the tackle. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Reads it, fires complete. He breaks a tackle, and he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. He'll do it himself. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. The offense changing the play. on 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will not make a fair catch, field the punt, and bring it back. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. They'll send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Keep it on the ground. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. The defense with sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run inside. It's Lacey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They feed him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. And the punishment has been extended. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And he tacks on the extra point. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. This offense has it with really good field position. Running inside. It's Lacey. Trying to take it back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels! Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. to throw. It's Carter. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.